Hey guys, Aaron Farmer here with MySugarFreeJourney.com, and I'm going to review this book right here, The Complete Guide to Fasting. It is an incredible book. I got an advanced copy of it, and I got to tell you, this is an interesting book for a couple reasons. Number one, just the size of it. That's over 300 pages of information in this book. I've read other books on fasting, and they're not. This is not those other books. This has actual data, where most fasting books are just anecdotal stories and reasons why you should fast or intermittent fast or something. But this has actual data from doctors who have put their patients through a fasting or an intermittent fasting program and have come through the other side, and we were able to measure what has happened to people as they fasted. So this this was by Jimmy Moore and Dr. Jason Fung, and it's clear that this was an incredible collaboration, because it was clear that Dr. Fung gave a lot of data, a lot of information, a lot of things that you need to know about fasting before you implement it in your life. And Jimmy Moore did a good job of putting it all in a kind of easy to understand format. And you can see you've got wide margins, and in almost every page you've got data, you've got graphs. So again, it's not just more graphs. It's not just blocks of stories or something. This is backed up by data. This is backed up by science, and every chapter. I'm trying to find the end of a chapter here, but every chapter ends with a large amount of footnotes and endnotes that you can use to find other more information if you need it. So you can see here these references, they start here and they go all the way to the next page. So if you have a question about something that they claim that's made in the book, you can actually go look up the place where the data comes from and see for yourself. So they've done a good job of making it a well-documented book. And I could see this very easily becoming a textbook, a college-level course in nutrition, using this book for at least maybe a 6-week section or something on what fasting does to the body, because it's got enough information in there that it could be a college-level textbook. And then you've also got, I say it doesn't have stories. I mean, it has a few, just so you can hear, like this is a Elizabeth story. You can read other people's stories about what happened once they went on a fast, either a long-term fast or an intermittent fasting. And you can see the subtitle there, Heal Your Body Through Intermittent, Alternate Day, and Extended Fasting. So it goes through all the different types of fasting that you can do, where you're just skipping a meal basically, all the way up to long-term fasting, for weeks at a time if you wanted to do that. But it is a good book. What I mean by that is it's not only well researched, but it's easy to read. So it's not like, I read Good Calories, Bad Calories probably 2 years ago. Just a phenomenal book with a lot of information in it, but it was a lot like reading from a fire hose. There's just so much data in it that it was hard to kind of grasp onto what was important. That's not something that happens with this book. It tells you exactly what you need to know, but it does it all in a very readable format. I think Gary Taubes could have benefited from having Jimmy Moore as his co-author on that book. Although he did come out with Why We Get Fat and What to Do About It, and he did a good job with that. But again, just getting back to this book, it is, like I said, it's an interesting book. It's well researched, a lot of great information, and it goes through a lot of the things that you want to know, like, will you get hungry on a fast? And it answers that question. Yeah, you'll probably be hungry at the beginning, but then it goes over the reasons why hunger will subside over time in like a day or two. And I can tell you from personal experience that that's exactly what happens. It also deals with not just the effect of fasting on weight loss, but also the effect of fasting on your blood sugar levels, what it does to cure type 2 diabetes, what it does to lower your cholesterol, what it does to reverse cardiovascular disease or prevent cardiovascular disease, why it puts you at lower risk for cancer, why it puts you at lower risk for Alzheimer's disease. So all of these different, these big boogeymen of our modern civilization, it goes and devotes a large amount of time to dealing with those specific issues and telling you why fasting works. And as much as this book is about fasting, it's really about what a completely healthy diet looks like, and then how fasting, fits into that. Because you can eat, really crappy food and then do an intermittent fasting, or alternate day fasting, and it's not going to help you very much. But if you can pair up a time of fasting with good quality, real foods, keeping out the carbs, raising the amount of fat that's in your diet, and implement a fasting program in addition to those things, you're going to see marked improvement in your health. And just from a personal story, I had lost 150 pounds in, I think, April or May. May is when I hit that mark. And it didn't seem like anything I could do was to get, it didn't seem like anything I did worked to get me from 150 lost to 160, and that was the next goal. And I spent the entire summer at 150 pounds lost, within just 3 or 4 pounds of that. And it wasn't until I implemented an intermittent fasting protocol where I didn't eat until 2 in the afternoon that I started beginning to see my weight start to inch back down, and now I'm 160 pounds lost. So it's it was only like a month or two of intermittent fasting that I was able to start seeing that needle start to move again and see the fat begin to come off of my waist, off of my body. So I really recommend this book, even if you don't have an interest in fasting. Because this book has so much to do with a healthy diet overall, that I think that if you read it, you might be convinced to at least give it a try. Not give a healthy diet a try, obviously, but also to give to maybe put some regular fasting days into your normal routine and just see what happens. So again, this was The Complete Guide to Fasting by Dr. Jason Fung and Jimmy Moore. Fantastic book. I would really recommend it. And if there's a link in the information section below this video, or if you're watching it on mobile, the link's up there in the top right hand corner. If you click that link, it'll take you over to the blog post where you can find my written review, some more information, and a link to the book on Amazon. I'd appreciate it if you would click over and pick up a copy of the book for yourself. Appreciate it, guys. Aaron Farmer with My Sugar Free Journey. Thanks for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to this channel, and we will see you later. Bye-bye.